What do you do professionally?
Well, I am an admin or a madman, like they used to call us in the 70s and even before. I like to say that we are brand architects. We are not just advertising people, but we add more services to help companies grow in the American market, enter first, and then grow in the American market.
And how long have you been doing all this?
Well, the brand architecture we've been doing probably for the past 30 years. It all started spontaneously. I am an advertising man or a madman for many, many, many years. I started in Europe first as an art director. Then I went to work in London. Then I was back in Italy again. And then I came to the United States because I wanted to prove to myself that I was as good as my idols that were the kings and gurus of Madison Avenue in the late 60s and early 70s.
So obviously you love what you do. How did you find your passion?
Well, I found my passion when I was a young student at the Academy of Fine Arts in Italy, Brera. Um, During the summer, I was going to work in a small advertising shop in Milano, and there I became fascinated with the world of communication. In those days, everything was being drawn. It was rare that you would take pictures of something except for a product shot. And I really thought that it was a way of the future. It was fascinating how you could convince people into buy a new product or into change their attitude towards a brand. So that really intrigued me, and I decided to become an ad man instead of an architect, like I thought that I was going to be at the beginning.
Tell us a little bit about more about your career journey from Italy to Europe to New York. How did you finally end up settling in New York?
Well, I always admired the work that was being done in England and in the United States. I grew up with the books of the Art Directors Club annuals, both the British and the American ones, and I have a huge collection of those books still. Um, and I was really intrigued by the beauty of the work that they were doing, by the intelligence of the work that they were doing, by the creativity of the work. And I wasn't happy with what I was doing in Italy, so I tried to do anything and everything to move forward and forward myself. I had a great opportunity to work for McCann London, and there I had one of the best periods of my professional life because I've learned what was the respect from the clients like. Uh, they never questioned what we were doing. We were the professionals. They were the people that they were there to help us do our job at the best. When I went back to Italy after McCann, London, I found myself in a place where I did not belong. And in order to prove to myself that I was really that good, like I thought that I was because of the work that I managed to do in England, I decided to come to the United States and prove myself that I was as good as the gods and the people that I have admired in Madison Avenue, which ultimately afterwards became also my friends.